Good evening, hello, namaste. So we are back with the 10 weeks of Yuktahar project, and as everybody knows, we are in week 2. So आज का topic है millets. We are going to discuss millets today, and हम लोग 3 Fs of phase 1 discuss कर रहे हैं कुछ दिनों से. So we are discussing the 3 Fs, and just to summarize, we have discussed the forget list, we have discussed the foods that we should eat few, and now we are in the favor list. So favor list में we have discussed already spices, herbs and few other things, hot water and all those things, and now I want to discuss millets. Millets is important to discuss because firstly it's a very nutritious food, and I don't want to get into the nutrition of it कि उसमें इतना nutritious क्या है, because thanks to the gluten free craze, people are eating millets nowadays. So I don't want to get into the details, but I want to talk about few points जिसको it becomes important to talk about, and it's important to basically उनको ध्यान में रखना ज़रूरी है, because millets is an ancient grain. एक टाइम था जब हम सिर्फ wheat और rice ही खा रहे थे. In fact now also a lot of the population really lives on wheat and rice only, and that is why even though it's very nice, nutritious, लेकिन क्योंकि ये एक हमारा उससे रिश्ता नाता टूट चुका था बीच में, we do not quite understand how to eat it. जो उसका खाने का एक नेचुरल तरीका है, उसमें कुछ पॉइंट्स है जो हमें याद रखने चाहिए, और क्योंकि वो wheat और rice से थोड़े अलग हैं, most of the time we find it different or we don't know about it, and therefore millets खाइए. It is important to eat millets, but how do we use it and what are the important points? Firstly, people who have not bought the book or read the book is Yuktahar, the belly and brain diet. Please read the book, because in the book I have explained in detail कि basically there are 8 millets जो millet का family बनाता है, 8 varieties. वो 8 varieties में कौन सा हीटिंग है, कौन सा कूलिंग है, वो सब कुछ बुक में दिया गया है, and I will not go into that detail because it's given very well in the book, and I don't want to repeat myself जो हो चुका है, because the participants of this project are people who have read the book. So assuming that I am not getting into that detail right now, so read the millet section so you will understand कि आपका personal constitution जो है, आपके personal कुछ अगर concerns हैं, like you have heating or ulcer, piles, those kind of things, तो उसमें कैसे adjust करना है. So those are in detail, and I'm not going to get into those things. I'm going to talk about points which applies for everybody right now, which are very basic and very generic points जो आज से आप शुरू कर सकते हैं और आज से आपके लिए एप्लीकेबल है, और इनफैक्ट सबके लिए एप्लीकेबल है. सो द नंबर 1 पॉइंट इज मिलेट्स में च्यू वेल. Now what has happened, क्योंकि हम लोग का कितना ज़्यादा प्रोसेस्ड फूड का एक वक्त चला है, that we do not really chew our food well, because processed foods is very easy to chew, क्योंकि वो कोर्स नहीं होता, फाइब्रस नहीं होता, तो उसको हम फटाफट खा सकते हैं. Just imagine yourself eating a burger. You can really eat it very fast, and that's why it's even called fast food, I feel. So because you can really, it's not even ये ना तो बहुत फास्ट प्रिपेयर किया जाता है, बट खा भी हम बहुत जल्दी उसको खा सकते हैं, because it's just so fiberless most of the time. But millets, what happens, it's a very coarse grain, and it is very very important कि हम उसको बहुत अच्छे से chew करें. Even rice for that matter, राइस से भी ज़्यादा कोर्स मिलेट्स है. तो आप, बिकॉज हम लोग वो वी हैव लॉस्ट दैट टच ऑफ हाउ टू रियली च्यू आवर फूड वेल. एटलीस्ट व्हेन वी आर ईटिंग मिलेट्स वी नीड टू रियली च्यू आवर फूड, आवर मिलेट मील वेरी वेरी नाइसली, क्योंकि अगर हम उसको अच्छे से मुंह में नहीं चबाते हैं तो उसके जब स्टमक पे वो जाता है तो वो बड़े पीसेस में जब जाएगा, इट इज गोइंग टू कॉज अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस टू द स्टमक, बिकॉज स्टमक को तभी अच्छा लगता है जब आपका फूड अच्छा च्यू होकर आप पेट तक पहुंचे, बिकॉज देन स्टमक को कम काम करना पड़ता है डाइजेशन पे. तो इफ यू आर ईटिंग मिलेट्स व्हाइल यू आर ऑन द 10 weeks of Yuktahar project, please ensure that you chew these millets very well. The number 2 point is drink enough water. So ये water का बात हमने परसों भी किया था. We discussed water yesterday also. We are discussing water today again. So please try to understand how important it is to drink water. People who are taking the 4 herbal supplements, please drink water. If you feel that your त्रिफला is में कम पानी आपको महसूस हो रहा है, आप उसमें पानी बढ़ाइए, but please be very very generous when you drink water. Millets जब खा रहे हैं, again millets are coarse and they are also dry. तो मिलेट्स को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि जब हम मिलेट्स खाएं देन वी शुड इंश्योर दैट वी ड्रिंक प्लेंटी ऑफ वाटर थ्रू आउट द डे. अदरवाइज वो ड्राइनेस इज जस्ट गोइंग टू मेक योर डाइजेशन वर्क अगेन वेरी वेरी स्ट्रेसफुल, बिकॉज द फूड इज नॉट गोइंग टू मूव अराउंड and it becomes stressful for the stomach to digest that, and then we make these statements. I hear so many people who say, "Arey, millets is so difficult to digest." It's not difficult to digest. Millets बहुत ही लाइटली डाइजेस्टिबल फूड है. मिलेट्स अपने आप में इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट टू डाइजेस्ट. द थिंग इज कि हम लोग ना पानी पीते हैं और ना हम अच्छे से चबाते हैं, और दोनों के वजह से इट बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट फॉर द बॉडी टू डाइजेस्ट, एंड देन वी फील कि मिलेट्स में प्रॉब्लम है. मिलेट्स में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. People who have very weak digestion, or people who are very young, even they can digest millets very well, provided you chew it nicely और आप उसके साथ enough पानी पिए throughout the day. I'm not saying कि अगर आपने लंच में millets खाया तो लंच में ही 2 लीटर पानी पी लो. Please don't do that. Throughout the day ensure that आपका पानी का intake should be 4 to 5 liters. It is extremely important. The third point is do not mix. Why I'm saying this? Again, I keep repeating this statement, and I'm going to repeat this statement again even if I sound very boring. Ki if we know that something is good, we feel that more will be better. This is something that we do with diet so much. अगर कुछ भी हमें लगता है कि अच्छा है, हमें पता चलता है जीरा अच्छा है, तो हम ऐसे काढ़े बना बना के जीरा पीते रहते हैं till the time that जीरा actually becomes harmful for us. The same is with millets. The moment we come to know कि millets is good, then we will see कि चलो let us try to extract more nutrients, and then we will try to mix millets. Millets should not be mixed as a thumb rule. Number 1, you should not mix millets. मिलेट्स जो है सिंगुलरली खाना चाहिए. आपने लंच में जवार खाया, फिर आप दूसरे दिन कुछ और खाओ. अगेन गो टू दैट टेबल विच इज इन चैप्टर 5. यू विल नो कौन सा हीटिंग है, कौन सा कूलिंग, एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू द वेदर विच इज आउटसाइड यू, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर पर्सनल कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, यू सिलेक्ट दैट. बट यू कैन रोटेट द मिलेट वेराइटी एवरी डे. बट हर 3-4 मिलेट को एक साथ मिला के, देयर सो मेनी मल्टी मिलेट्स aate which have started selling in the market. You go to Amazon, you will find so many multi-millet mixes, multi-millet flours, multi-millet this, multi-millet that. All of that please don't pick up. हमें कुछ भी multi-millet खाने की जरूरत बिल्कुल नहीं है. Choose one millet at one meal. Okay, now whenever I say that, most of the time when I do some kind of live talks like with a physical audience, of course before the pandemic, तो मुझे ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा पूछा जाता है, especially when I am giving the talk in Mumbai, कि what about थालीपीठ? So थालीपीठ, I don't know how many people know, but it's a very nice and tasty Maharashtrian dish. And the moment I talk about कि multi millets मत खाओ, मतलब millets को mix मत करो, somebody tells me that अरे but you promote traditional food and थालीपीठ is a traditional Maharashtrian dish. So let me just tell you, when I say कि आप millets को mix मत करो, what I mean to say is कि आप daily basis पे उसको mix करके मत खाओ. When you're buying these millet flours and mixers and all that from Amazon, people tend to just make it every day. थालीपीठ is an excellent traditional dish. बट उसको भी थालीपीठ को अगर हम ट्रेडिशन पे जाएं तो ट्रेडिशनली कभी भी थालीपीठ को ऑन अ डेली बेसिस खाया ही नहीं जाता था. नॉट इवन खाया जाता है अभी भी. सो थालीपीठ इज समथिंग दैट पीपल टेक एज अ वेरी ओकेजनल थिंग, एज समथिंग वेरी स्पेशल, कि आज कुछ स्पेशल खाना है, देन दे मेक थालीपीठ. इट्स नॉट ए एवरीडे थिंग in any Maharashtrian household. So that is what I'm trying to tell you कि आप कभी multi millets खा रहे हो, it can be an occasional thing in the form of a थालीपीठ, and I'm sure हर community of India में इस तरह का कोई एक dish है जहाँ पे वो कुछ mix करते हैं, but that's occasional, that's never done on a daily basis. That is one thing. The second thing is अगर आपको mix करना भी है, if at all you feel कि there is some recipe you want to try or anything of that sort XYZ, then ensure that you are not मिक्सिंग 2 हीटिंग मिलेट्स एक साथ, विच मीन्स कि अगर आप बानियार्ड मिलेट ले रहे हो, प्लीज लुक फॉर योर हिंदी नेम्स इन द बुक and also look for your regional names there, but I'm just going to call the English names right now ताकि कि सबके लिए ये यूनिफॉर्म रहे, people understand. अगर आप बानियार्ड मिलेट ले रहे हैं, बानियार्ड मिलेट इज अ हीटिंग मिलेट, तो उसको आप रागी के साथ मिक्स नहीं कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज रागी इज ऑल्सो अ हीटिंग मिलेट. सो प्लीज डू नॉट मिक्स 2 हीटिंग मिलेट्स. उसी तरह 2 कूलिंग मिलेट्स को भी एक साथ मिक्स नहीं करना चाहिए. द बेस्ट कॉम्बिनेशन इज इफ यू मिक्स 1 हीटिंग मिलेट विद अनदर कूलिंग मिलेट. दैट इज हाउ you should mix millets if at all you want to mix them and eat them. So that is the third point. Now the fourth point is consume only once a day. Now this I am not saying for people who are used to eating millets. I am saying this consume only once a day. Only for those people जो मिलेट से एकदम नए हैं. Suppose you have spent your more than half of the life or your forever you have just been eating rice and wheat, and suddenly now you are on this project and you are suddenly started knowing what millets are. If you are that new to millets, then you should consume them only once a day. आप दिन में एक बार उसे कंज्यूम करो, which should be lunch again. Why lunch? I've explained this. It is because lunch में आपका मेटाबॉलिज्म और डाइजेशन कैपेसिटी बेस्ट होता है थ्रू आउट द डे. लंच का भी मतलब दोपहर में 3 बजे नहीं. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट 11 AM to 1 PM का टाइम. वी आर अज्यूमिंग दैट इज द टाइम यू डू लंच. सो अगर आप बहुत ही बिगिनर हैं मिलेट्स को, यू शुड कंज्यूम इट ओनली वंस अ डे इन द बिगिनिंग. देन चेक हाउ यू आर फीलिंग. Right, as I said, millets is something which is very light to digest, but then you have to chew it well. You have to drink water. You have to see कि आपका बाहर का मौसम वेदर कैसा है, आप उसके हिसाब से खा रहे हो. If you're doing all of this, 99% of the times it's not going to do any bad to you, but still you should start with only once a day. 4-5 दिन जाने दो and then you increase it. Then you can have it like twice a day. 4-5 दिन के बाद, उसके बाद फिर you can even go to the extent of having it 3 times a day if you wish and if you enjoy it. But if you're really new to millets right now, then please don't start, jump on it कि मैं पूरा दिन ही millets खाऊंगी दिन में 3 बार या खाऊंगा दिन में 3 बार. Don't do that. As I always insist कि हम कुछ भी करते हैं, it should be baby steps. Don't give like extreme things to your body at one go. So that is one thing. Again, there are a lot of people who then ask me कि अगर हम once a day इसको खा रहे हैं millets को शुरू के 3, 4, 5 दिन, तो बाकी टाइम क्या खाएंगे? बाकी टाइम please feel free to have rice. There is absolutely no problem with rice. I have clients who have rice all 3 times a day, simply because if they are traveling. So I have certain clients who travel a lot, and there are times कि जहाँ पे वो travel करते हैं वहाँ millets नहीं मिलता है. So then they actually are living on those 7 to 10 days completely on rice, all 3 meals, and absolutely there is no weight gain. So there is no fear around rice. So you can have rice, and of course you can change the variety. Rice का मतलब सिर्फ rice नहीं है. It can be in the form of poha, it can be in the form of rice flakes, it can be in any form. But what I'm trying to say is कि अगर आप new हैं millets के लिए, then please consume it only once a day. And then the last point is start with millet rice. Now again, this is for people who are beginners, who are very new to millets. Again, you have to read the book to know what is millet rice and what is millet grain. तो बेसिकली जैसे मैंने आपको कहा, हम लोग के पास 8 varieties हैं millets के. India ancient variety is 8 varieties, and उस 8 varieties में there are 5 varieties which are called as millet rice. बाकी 3 are like wheat. They are उसमें आप चपाती, भाकरी, पराठा ये सब बना सकते हो. सो जो बाकी 3 है वो है जवार, जैसे हम जवार की रोटी खाते हैं, या फिर बाजरा का भाकरी खाते हैं. लॉट ऑफ गुजराती पीपल है बाजरा भाकरी. एंड द थर्ड इज रागी. तो ये 3 मिलेट राइस नहीं बोलते हैं इसको. क्यों नहीं बोलते हैं? अगेन देयर इज एन एग्रीकल्चरल कॉन्सेप्ट कि वो कैसे उगाया जाता है एंड ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स. द डिटेल्स आर इन द बुक, बट आई डोंट वांट टू गो इनटू दैट राइट नाउ. सो जो बाकी 5 वैरायटी है उसमें कोडो मिलेट इज समथिंग दैट आई डोंट यूज विद माय क्लाइंट्स एनी मोर. The reason is in the book, so please go to the book again. But the बाकी जो 4 varieties हैं, which is foxtail, barnyard, little millet and proso millet, ये 4 varieties को millet rice बोलते हैं. And the best part is कि इसको सिर्फ राइस के जैसा ही हम पका सकते हैं. So जैसे आप घर में चावल कैसे बनाते हो, आप 10 मिनट सोक करोगे, फिर आप उसको पैन पे चढ़ा दोगे पानी के साथ. कितना पानी लेते हो? 1:3 या 1:2 रेशियो में लेते हो ज्यादा करके. तो उसी सेम प्रोसेस से यू कैन कुक दिस मिलेट राइस इन द सेम वे, जस्ट द वे यू कुक राइस, एंड यू कैन इवन ईट इट इन द सेम वे. सो यू कैन जस्ट पेयर इट विद दाल, सब्जी, चटनी, and you have a wonderful millet lunch ready for you. So this is what I wanted to discuss कि अगर आप बहुत नए हो millet से, then you should start with millet rice, because millet rice firstly taste में भी it helps you to adapt, because it tastes almost like normal white rice that we eat, and it becomes much more easier because it's not that coarse like a bhakri or a paratha or roti. So if you are very new, then I will say go for the millet rice first, and then after 4-5 days when you feel confident, then you can include the other varieties of millet, which is jwar, bajra, ragi, in the form of roti and etc. So this was about millets. I hope you have taken note of these points. and I hope that everyone is doing rocking this 10 weeks of Yuktahar project, and I am open for questions right now.
Yes, ma'am. Is it okay if we have same millet khichdi every day?
Yes, it is okay right now, because in phase 1, so variety in food is always important, but in phase 1, the basic aim, as I always say, is cleansing. So right now we are not looking at variety all that much. Here we will not say that we are trying to favor variety, but phase 2 mein I will want that you change and rotate the millets, but right now you can stick to the same millet khichdi. Yes, totally fine.
Please explain Vata, Pitta and the other third option. How do I know what kind is my body?
So the other third option is Kapha. So how do you know? इसके बहुत सारे points हैं. You don't have to get into that detail. If you go to a Ayurveda Charya, and especially one who is like really experienced and who has generations of experience, बोलने का मतलब है कि बहुत सारे traditional Ayurveda Charyas जो हैं India में at least, they are coming from generations. उनके पापा भी आयुर्वेदाचार्य थे, उनके grandfather भी वही थे. So it's like continuing school of education that they have. So if you know somebody like that, then they can help you discover. Unfortunately ये वाता, पित्त, काफा, people talk very loosely उसके बारे में, ऐसे ही बोलते रहते हैं. जैसे अगर तुम्हारा personality ऐसा है तो आप ऐसे हो. Lot of signs and symptoms are there. But if you go very, very authentic, then in the authentic way, Ayurveda Charyas were people who really knew you very well. They were like how we have family doctors nowadays. तो वो आपको शायद बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं. They know the real situations in your life. They know how you tackle situations. So they know your personality very, very well, and then they decide what is your dosha. So just sitting here, nobody can decide what is your dosha, and I don't think you have to get into that detail, at least as far as the 10 weeks of Yuktahar project is concerned. Only in the book I have mentioned that आपको अगर certain heating signs or symptoms हैं जो कि book में mentioned है, then you should avoid certain heating millets, और at least अगर आप खा रहे हैं तो उसको cooling agents के साथ combine करके खाएं. So I will say please go back to the book and refer to the chapter 5, the millet section.
Is ragi dosa a good option?
Yeah, ragi dosa is a good option, but as you know we are not doing fermented foods in phase 1. तो अगर आप मुझसे फेज 1 के लिए स्पेसिफिकली बात कर रहे हैं तो वी आर नॉट डूइंग फर्मेंटेड फूड्स इन फेज 1, बट रागी डोसा अगेन कैन बी मेड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ नीर डोसा. अ नीर डोसा इज एक्चुअली नॉन फर्मेंटेड, उसको हम फर्मेंट नहीं करते हैं. तो अगर आप बिना फर्मेंट वाला डोसा बना रहे हो, देन ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन हैव रागी डोसा इन फेज 1 ऑल्सो. In fact, you can make it a good lunch, because you can have a nice sambar with all kinds of sabzi in it. You can have 2 to 3 kinds of chutneys along. You can have the ragi dosa, and you can even have some gravy, because a lot of South Indians eat dosa with curry or a gravy. So it can be a nice wholesome lunch for you.
While traveling, which one is better, wheat or rice?
Okay, so while traveling, which one is better, wheat or rice? It really depends on what phase you are in. If you are not doing the 3-phased program, अगर आप generally मुझसे पूछ रहे हैं, तो while traveling, basically like when my clients come to the phase 3 where everything is allowed, तो जो भी आपको पसंद आप खाओ ना बॉस, because traveling anyways ways I assume that it's only for 4-5 days. So you can just eat what you like at that time, because honestly it depends on preparation also. आप राइस का मटन बिरयानी खा रहे हो compared to wheat का दलिया, which is in a porridge form, then I will say the दलिया is much better than a mutton biryani, because of the way it is cooked. A daliya, a porridge, is much lighter for the belly than a mutton biryani. But if you're having a rice kanji and say a aloo parantha, then a rice kanji is much lighter. So we have made divisions about food ki rice is good, wheat is good, this is better, that is better, but actually there is a lot more into that. कैसे बना है, कब खा रहे हो? Again, if the mutton biryani you were eating for lunch, it's fine, yeah, but you cannot eat it for dinner. So a lot of things goes into it, and it's I don't practice nutrition in a way where I can just make these blind statements that okay, rice is nice, wheat is not nice. It's not like that. Of course, if you're in phase 1 and if you're sincerely following the 3-phased Yuktahar program, then of course in phase 1 we are not doing gluten, and then आपको traveling के वक्त rice ही choose करना है. So it depends on lot of situations.
Can we drink soup for dinner?
Yes, if you feel कि आपका soup से appetite भर रहा है, आपको ऐसा नहीं है कि रात में आप भूख से उठ रहे हो, देन प्लीज गो फॉर अ सूप बिकॉज सूप इज रियली वेरी नरिशिंग. In fact, we are going to discuss soup tomorrow. Again, the soup should be very nicely made. वो क्रीम वाला सूप नहीं, और वो ऐसे वो रेडी टू ईट वाले सूप्स जो हम टीवी कमर्शियल्स में देखते हैं वो भी नहीं. So if you're making nice soups with nice vegetables and stuff, even if you're a non-vegetarian, you can have a chicken soup with some kind of vegetables along with chicken. So if you're doing all of that, then soup becomes very, very therapeutic and you can have it for dinner. बशर्ते आपका एपेटाइट वैसा हो. ऐसा नहीं कि आप सूप पी के फिर आपको स्टार्वेशन हो, वो नहीं होना चाहिए.
What is the name of your book?
Okay, so the name of my book is Yuktahar, the Belly and Brain Diet. So and I'll take this chance. So this is here. So please buy the book. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.